I'm literally grinning right now, you guys, because of some of the comments that you left on my video. Somebody just left a comment saying my grin and laugh is contagious, which I certainly don't mean it to be. I apologize if my laugh is contagious to you. But, that was a really funny comment. Okay, here we go. Back. I'm doing a Q&A right now, answering some questions, but I don't have that much time because I'm about to pick up my kid from school and I just filmed my review. So I'm going here and I'm gonna answer some questions. Fear not, if I do not get to your question in this video, don't worry. I may continue it later at home, but I will continue it. And I will answer all of the questions, just maybe in a few videos. Why can't I see comments right now? What am I clicking that is so wrong here that you can't show me my damn comments? Oh shit, I gotta get in line. Hold on, hold that thought, you guys. Oh. Okay, I will explain to you what I'm doing in just a second. Okay, I had to turn on the AC for a minute while I film some of these questions, and then I'm gonna have to take a break and continue them at home. One, because I have to keep the window up because now I'm too close to the school and I'm in the pickup line. So let me explain to you guys real fast what I do so that you can understand why I sit in the parking lot of a school after work. I go to work, I get off at 2 o'clock and my kid gets out of school at 3. Rather than go home, I usually either run errands or come and sit in the parking lot until it's time for me to get in the pickup line. And the pickup line is this long line in the parking lot that you get in, and at 3 o'clock they bring your student out to you. Well, this is a new thing this year, and so people start lining up in the pickup line at like 2 o'clock, 2:15. So now it's like a little after 2 right now. It's 2:07, and there's some people already in the pickup line, and if you're not here early enough, you get stuck like all the way out on the road, and you have to, it takes like a half hour plus to get through the line. So then you're really not picking up your kid until 3:30. I'm telling you, it makes my anxiety go through the roof. So that's what I did just now. I was parked somewhere else and I saw people starting to get in the pickup line, so I just came and sat down here. My kid can actually see me from her classroom from here, but I can't see her because it's like mirrored windows. But the other day she could totally tell that I was filming, so I'm hoping like I can keep myself calm so she doesn't tell all her little friends that I'm filming right now. But I want to answer some of your questions real fast. I'm gonna go, don't worry, I'm gonna get to all of them, and I apologize also if you can hear the air conditioning, so sorry. First question is from Mitch MN. Hey Meg, hope you're well. Have a few questions. Do you plan to react to season 3 of Scream? I know the reboot sucks, but I'm still interested in it. No fucking way, dude. No. I was obsessed with Scream 1 and 2, Scream season 1 and season 2. I was in love with that show. I love those characters. It was really good for like a freaking MTV show. Like, I don't normally watch MTV shows like that. I loved it. And then they were like, it's not doing well enough. Let's get all new fucking actors. No, I'm not watching it. Maybe I'll give one episode a try, but I will not watch it when it comes out, that's for sure. Because I don't want to give them the satisfaction of getting numbers on their like opening night. What's your thoughts, and he has more questions, what's your thoughts on AMC as of late? Lauren Cohan is most likely not going to return because they won't pay her well, and they are being sued by Kirkman Gale and her, David Alpert, Glenn Mazzara over not getting paid, and still being sued by Darabont. I think their greed has caught up with them. I would certainly agree with you that their greed has caught up with them. I forgot that I had heard that they were getting sued by pretty much everyone, but I actually forgot about that until you just said it. But the whole Lauren Cohan thing, like, I find it so disgusting that she has to fight for her wages on the show, that she has to actually actively pick a show that she does amazing on. She has to pick whether or not to continue or to get paid properly like everyone else. What are they paying Denai? Like, whatever Denai is getting, Lauren should be getting just as much. And Denai doesn't seem to have this issue, or maybe she does and she just doesn't voice it, I don't know. But quite frankly, like, this issue of actors and actresses getting paid different amounts for doing like almost as much work as each other. Now, I feel like Lauren Cohan is one of those actors on The Walking Dead that is like, she is like a main actor. Like, she's there all the time. She does just as much work. She does just as much good work as Andrew Lincoln, as Norman Reedus, as Jeffrey Dean Morgan, like as Denai does, as Melissa McBride does. Like, they should all be getting paid excellent for what they do. And I find it disgusting that she would have to choose to leave the show rather than just get paid properly. So, and rant. AMC, don't come after me. It is, you know, but it's a television network, and television networks are kind of known for being fucking shady, you know? They think about ratings and numbers, and actresses and actors, they come and go, I feel like. And I feel like networks just don't appreciate them as much as they should, because that's where their livelihood comes from, these actors. Like, they would not have TV shows if they didn't have excellent actors on them. Okay, and last one, and what's your thoughts on Fear the Walking Dead old showrunner saying he had originally planned for Madison to be the villain of the story, and with the new showrunners and a time jump, do you think they will continue that? Also, Daniel better not die. Daniel better not die. I am so worried for him. He's one of my favorites, seriously. I hate, the one thing that I have found so weird about Fear. Now, I love Fear. I really do, especially recently. Like, I'm so excited for Fear season 4. But I find it so weird how quickly they get rid of characters. Like, I get it that every once in a while you need to have like a major character die. Okay, so you had Ophelia. But I really liked like Taka and what was the other guy's name? Dog. That's not his name, but I can't remember what it was. I really liked those two, and they just kind of walked off into the distance afterwards. So I don't know if they're reappearing. And for example, the girl that Alicia met in the restaurant, you know, in the ball pit, like, what about that girl? We're never gonna see her again. Like, and they keep bringing these villains or these like interesting characters on, and then I feel like they just get rid of them so quickly. It's very odd to me, and not even necessarily just killing them off. They just kind of like go away, you know? So I really hope that they don't get rid of Daniel. That would make me really sad. As far as the new characters, I'm actually really excited for some of the new characters to come on. And I will wait and see before I pass judgment on the time jump that will occur in Fear the Walking Dead. I have always thought that Fear the Walking Dead should be about the beginning, and of course it has been up for the last 3 seasons, but it seems weird to me that the show about how it all started would then suddenly jump like how many years down the road. That seems odd to me. And I was not down for it when I first heard it. I was like completely against it. But they're doing this Morgan switchover, and I'm not sure how much I love it. I'm not sure if I love the idea or not. But I'm certainly gonna give it a shot, and I hope that they don't make me, like, I hope that they don't prove me wrong, you know? I mean, I hope that they prove me wrong. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I hope that it's all good. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm moving along. This next one is from Leighton Davis. I know you comment all the time. So does Mitch. Mitch comments all the time too. What do you like watching recently? What have I been watching? I haven't been watching much, The Walking Dead. So I'm obsessed with Stranger Things. Of course, I'm already done with that, so I'm waiting. What else did I just watch? Shit, what was it? Oh, I've been watching Riverdale. I really liked season 1 a lot. And what are we on? Are we on season 2? The beginning of season 2. I haven't really liked it so much recently, but I enjoy it enough. It's one of those shows, like, I don't typically watch CW shows, but it really kind of like, I was like, oh, Archie Jughead, like, I totally read those comics as a kid, so I was like, I'll give it a shot, and I ended up really liking the characters, especially Betty and Jughead. There's a lady walking by with a really weird painting. I don't think I can show you. Okay, I'll show you. Oh, I stopped recording. So sorry, I stopped recording when I grabbed the camera, so you missed it. Anyways, I am really excited for Westworld to come back. So I'll be watching that, Westworld season 2. I have watched Grey's Anatomy for years and years and years since it very first started, and I've been hating it lately, so I haven't really been watching it. What else? I'll come back to you if I think of anything else. I haven't been watching a lot of TV lately because there's not a lot on right now. But, on Netflix, Santa Clarita Diet. I freaking love Timothy Olyphant so much. The show is kind of like hokey and stupid. It's like a zombie type thing. Like the whole, but Timothy Olyphant, like, he's freaking hilarious. I love him so much. Like, he totally makes the show. Like, I don't even like Drew Barrymore, but Timothy Olyphant, that man is funny. Andrea, I see your question. I'm going to get back to you on it because I have some stuff at home I want to show you. So I will answer your question in a little while or in the next video. Blonde PT, if saviors use walker infected weapons against us to turn the group, how are they going to explain previously when people got walker guts and scratches, wounds, think Rick was one specifically and didn't turn? Let me just tell you right now, like, that was one of my biggest pet peeves in the comics as well. I thought the same thing as you. I did not like this when it was in the comics, and I'm not like super excited about it in the show either. I think it's a great idea on Negan's part because he's all like, yeah, this is gonna work. I don't think he knows if it works or not, but I think he like assumes it does. And there was, I can't say it because I don't want to spoil comics for you, but there was some like, okay, I'm not gonna say who or anything, but I'm gonna say that some people died, some people didn't die, and leave it at that. From this whole like infected walker thing. And it didn't make any sense to me when I read it in the comics, and I don't think it's gonna make any sense in the show. I think they probably will go the same way as they did the comics, but I don't know. I do think it's one of those things where like, it's not really explainable. For example, I vividly remember Greg Nicotero saying, I think it was Greg Nicotero, I can see it, I can see reading it, that it was the teeth and saliva that turns somebody into a walker. Obviously we were all infected already, but it's the teeth and saliva that like actively turn you. So being bit, I felt like that was also why Michonne knocked the jaws off of her pets. Because of that, so that they couldn't bite her and infect her. We've seen many different members of our groups from both shows cover themselves in walker blood, and we've even seen Rick at some point, I think it was in season 5, they're at Alexandria. It's the night Reggie died, and the night that Rick killed the chick's husband. Why can't I think of their names at all right now? It'll come to me after this video is over. But when Rick was like, when the walkers got into Alexandria, and the walker, he like, it came on top of him and he like shoved the knife up, or he like popped its eyes out or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. All of that stuff like squirted onto his face. And I know he got some in his mouth. I know it. I know it. And if you can get infected by having it in a cut, then in your mouth or like your eyes or like your nose, like I feel like you would be able to turn that way too if like that's the route they're going. So I know, I hear you. Next question is from Daniel Byrne, Q&A. Hi Meg, love your channel. Thank you so much. I just wanted to know which out of the 3 new Fear characters you are most looking forward to. Okay, I don't know their names, but I know that Garrett Dillahunt and the girl's name is Maggie. I can't think of her last name, but she plays Althea. And then what's the other girl's name? Jenna Elfman is on there as well. So I am not excited for Garrett Dillahunt at all. Let me just tell you why, and this is gonna be a not popular opinion, okay? Not popular. I have seen him in other things and I like him well enough, but a lot of people wanted him to be Negan before we knew who Negan was gonna be. And so many people like talked about that and talked it up that I feel like the showrunners and like whoever does the hiring was like, yeah, we should put him on Fear. Like, he can't be on Walking Dead, but let's put him on Fear. And I feel like that's probably the reason he got the job. Unpopular opinion, I know. I'm gonna like wait and see how he does, but I am most excited for Althea, who is played by Maggie, what's her last name, tell me, and Jenna Elfman. Like, I don't know what her character's name is called, but I'm kind of excited for those two, especially Althea though, because we do see her with Morgan in some of the promo pictures, so she's the one I'm most excited for. I'm gonna have to turn this video off in like 1 more minute, 2 more minutes, because the car is gonna overheat. I've got the car on with the AC on and I can't talk because I'm in line. I can't talk with the window down because I don't want people to hear me. Next question is from Andrea. So this is your other question. Not the one about the sage and stuff. This is, why do you think Jadis goes from wearing all black clothes, gloves, boots, to just a skimpy nightgown after Simon attacks the garbage dump? I think that everything about Jadis was an act, from the voice to the clothes to the slicked back hair. Like, I feel like everything was just an act. And as soon as she lost all of her people, there was no reason to act anymore. And I'm not really, the whole thing kind of confused me. I'm not really sure like why of everything, but it was like she went from black, like wearing all kind of black, green, like earthy type clothes and boots, to being barefoot in a white, like flowy dress, like the complete opposite. And she's also almost acting like the complete opposite. Before, she was like this couldn't care about you person, like minimal words, you know, not a lot of emotion, like just like, you know, straight face kind of thing, like a smirk here and there, whatever. And then the devastation of losing her people, she just drops completely that act, and she's probably the most herself she's ever been. So I'm kind of interested to see what kind of interaction she has with Negan now that we see that she's kidnapped Negan, because it'll be interesting to see how she talks, like if she goes back to talking the same way or not, or if she's more herself than she's been before. And with that question, my battery is about to die. So I am not sure how long this video is. This may be the end of the video. If so, please like it and share with your friends and subscribe. Oh, I said that and then I inhaled my spit. Excuse me. Okay. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Don't fret, there will be a part 2. I may even include the part 2 in the same video. If not, there will be a part 2. Don't worry. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching so far, and I will see you next time. Bye.